Greetings, Keishlings. Keishlings here with my live reaction of Dr. Stone, Chapter 186. But first, I want to thank you for 400 subs. It kind of snuck up on me. I knew we were getting close, but I'm typically see like slow growth on the channel, so I really wasn't expecting it anytime soon. So I do want to thank you all. And I guess now the goal is 500. So that's the new goal for 2021. Let's see if we can reach it. But yeah, last time on Dr. Stone, Stanley has found the jungle. He's coming to the sanctuary of stone. They're not quite ready for this. And then, just as Suika and Francois were going to be, the revival team after the big battle and everything, they kind of get, Suika, she sees them sneaking in. One gets bit by a spider. She was bootylicious. And then Suika's like, oh, I gotta help. Which then, hey, that might actually be a recruitment for, for their side. And a way to kind of like bridge the gap between the two groups. Though we'll have to obviously see. Stanley would be the big holdout on that. Everyone else maybe, but I don't know. Also, that hinges on the fact if they all get bitten and stuff, and then you can keep turning them to your side. Yeah, that's why I was holding it. Anyway, so yeah, that plan probably isn't that feasible, but it's a plan nonetheless. And Francois is in hiding. Luckily, they were able to get kind of hidden before, they were spotted as well. And we'll see how well the whole saving of Suika goes. But let's see here. Okay, color cover page. We got Stanley, and we've got Ginro. I don't like Ginro. Anyway, the title is To Each Their Own Blade. Okay. Okay, action panels. We got Stanley. We've got Francois. We got Suika be like, oh shit. Stanley's guys spotted me. And there's Ginro and Matsukaze. I got his name right. They're kind of like, oh crap. And the rest are just pointing their guns. Freeze! Freezu? What's that mean? My apologies, but I only have a vague recollection. I believe freeze is when water turns to ice. How the fuck do you not know what the word freeze means? I mean, in this context, you probably don't fully understand it, but like, come on, Ginro. I know you ain't bright boy, but you've been around Senku too long to not know what freezing is. Especially considering you lived in a village where winter happened every year. I don't know what that means, but I can't. Suika doesn't know. Shinju, what were you teaching these people? I can't let these guys catch me. And she fucking bolts. It's like, run, 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 run. Francois is like, what a grave state of affairs, Master Suika, Ginro, and Matsukaze lack 21st century knowledge. And having a inkling that freeze is a warning to not move. Why ain't that little idiot freezing? She's gonna bolt back to their base and tell them which way we're coming from. Uh-oh, Francois is like, I will cut you with my knife. No, wait. What are you doing? Oh, you're pointing for her to go a different direction. Okay, so you're not going back to the base. Good lord, these people are frickin' fast. Like, Suika's like a little, melon ball that's just going the speed of light. But they're pretty fast, too. Oh, going right back into their group. The only makeshift weapon on hand is this small paring knife. I don't possess any combat skills. There's little sense deploying the knife unless it's quite literally do or die. Master Suika and I would only be gunned down, in which case you're about to throw that knife. Shoot her! The matter is in their hands. Master Mat... Oh! You're going to give him a blade. I mean, he is a samurai, so I mean, any blade would do. It may not be the preferable size blade that he's used to, but hey, now that title's making sense. Let's see. Master Matsukaze. Master Ginro. The first to react to the knife dancing through the air was Matsukaze. But he's not the one who catches it, is it? That was no mere stroke of luck. Oh, when fighting on the island. Or no, wait, I can't quite make out where that was. In this war against the petrification devices, Matsukage... Damn it! I was doing so good. Kaze had risked his life training to instinctually react to projectiles. And he kicks one of the dudes in the head. He got the knife. He flipped and then grabbed it. I've caught it, but with my hands tied up, I have no means by which to sever my own bindings. In which case, oh, he's severing Genro's, isn't he? Yep. Now, Ginro, cut him free so that we can actually have a good fighter. I leave this to you, Lord Ginro. The kid's ropes. No. They'll shoot me dead if I resist. Why me? Why now? Why do I have to die for this? Matsukaze, you should have left me tied up. And what's going on? Pin him down. Stanley's just kind of like, ellipses. You dummy Matsukaze. I can't fight against guns. But wait, at this distance, if it means giving Suika a second to get away, maybe I can do it. Oh, he's actually going to sacrifice himself. Okay. Matsukaze is over there. And it's like when he was saving Ginro. My lord was strong of heart to the very end. Oh, wait, that was maybe in his previous life. Yeah, you got the wrong guy. That's just our resident sleazebag. Since I'm sort of kind of basically the reincarnation of your old lord, won't you come along and be my royal lackey? Uh-oh. Suika got a gun on her. Oh, Ginro got himself a spear. Okay. Maybe a little redemption. He will never change, but a little redemption just to kind of slowly bring you closer to the surface of the pond deep water you put yourself in. Of sleaze. No way. Nuh-uh. I can't let Suika die. Okay, this also explains why he was holding like what looked like a rudimentary wooden spear on the cover. Let's see, Suika's happy. Yay! I mean, duh. Okay, now we're back at Fort Medusa. I mean, duh. How'd I... Oh, wait, that is not Fort Medusa. I started out as a village guard, and I'm actually kind of strong. Oh, God, he's getting disillusioned. After all that training... And Stanley just took that confidence and shot it through to pieces. Oh, and now they've already retied him. At least he tried. At least he tried. I told you should have fucking cut his bindings off, but no. Ginro had to, like, do the stupid thing. Both of them could have been trying to fight. But no. And now we've got Stanley pointing at poor Suika. As strong and skilled as Mr. Stanley is, he paused for a bit, or for a beat, instead of shooting Master Ginro instantly. But why? He could have easily shot Master Ginro before that little scuffle. I can only reach single conclusion. It's not that he couldn't shoot, but rather until the prisoner of war engaged in combat, he chose not to shoot. Oh, he's an honorable soldier, is he? Even though he's the one that shot Senku, but I guess that was... You thought he was the enemy at the time, and yeah. But anyway, these people aren't cold-blooded murderers. They're soldiers, which means... Oh wait, I didn't scroll far enough down on the one panel. They're prisoners of war who are being treated in accordance with those rules, more or less. Oh shit, I keep missing the damn panels. In fact, I observed that Master Ginro and Matsukaze were only bound but not harmed in any way. They're prisoners of war who are being treated in accordance with those rules, more or less. Those people aren't cold-blooded murderers, they're soldiers, which means... We're civilians! Okay, so Francois is making a move and be like, we're civilians, we don't fight. Master Suika here is a civilian doctor. A doctor? Suika's over there like, I have a PhD now? She fulfilled her obligation as a doctor by treating a passerby suffering from a spider bite. And now she's over there just like, ellipses. For safety's sake, she's been living out here away from Master Senku and the others. If you doubt me, you're welcome to inspect her belongings. None of that was a lie, exactly, says Suika. Okay, and now you're kind of like, boom, boom. We were unaffiliated with the combat unit. We have no intention of attacking, and will do as you say. Knowing that, will you still execute us? Nope, won't shoot you. Ah. If what you're saying's true. And here comes Maya, just grabbing poor Suika's head. Gotcha. This big mess is all Suika's fault. We couldn't even tell everyone that Stanley's on his way. Not necessarily, Master Suika. In fact, I say we've rendered distinguished service. What's up, Leonard? Oh, Leonard. That's the name. He's fine. I don't think we've actually gotten his name, the Radar Man. Or have we? If it has, it's only been spoken once that I can recall. Just before we nabbed him, the one called Francois sent a transmission. Ah, shit. Yes. If that troubles you, you may verify the Morse code content for yourselves. We're split into 2 teams. That's the message I sent to the U.S. base. Just as a precaution. Oh, wait. Oh. So you still don't actually know... Wait. You sent that to the U.S. base, which is not the Medusa base. But now we're back at Fort Medusa. Did something happen to Suika and Francois? They had a run-in with Stanley's gang. Oh, so they got a message too. Okay. Oh, poor Yukio. He's just like, Suika, like, not Suika, Kohaku. Ah. These names! I keep mixing them in my brains. I got like 2 brain cells to rub together, it seems like. But anyway. Okay, now we're seeing a demonstration, a diagram, or whatever, illustration, that's the word, of the message being sent. Francois willingly gave away their position to the enemy just to send a message. You got it backwards. What Francois did gave us the enemy's position. Ah. And now we got Chelsea over there just like drawing up a map of it's right here. That's an easy peasy puzzle. Consider the bearing factor and how long it's been since those 2 set out. And, yep, we've found them first. Ho ho. Turned it around on them. And that is the end of the chapter. Nope. It is not. Strange. Okay. Senku is dropping a pin into the map of the location. Now we know the enemy's exact location. And there's Stanley's group running through the forest. Huh. Okay. Overall, went a lot differently than I thought it would. I mean, to be honest, I kind of wonder how this is actually going to play out. Like, as long as... given... Now we know Stanley's weakness. And I can't really call it a weakness. It's more of his... just his morality, his... his honor code. And I gotta respect him for that. Because, to be honest, there's a lot... And I hate to dump on my own country, but you hear a lot about in the news of where soldiers, like, kill civilians for seemingly no reason. And I'm glad to finally see a U.S. soldier that, at least in this context, I mean, it's all fictitious here, but it's still good to see. One being honorable, so... Not to say that all U.S. soldiers and service people aren't, honorable in some degree, but there's bad apples. So, but that's all I'm going to say about that social commentary. Probably going to have everyone hate on me now. But you all know it's true. But anyway, so yeah, there's an honor code Stanley's men work by, which is good. Do not shoot on civilians. Or fire upon civilians. That's good. That's a tactic they can actually use to their advantage once that information is then known to Senku's group back at the fort. So as long as you actually can set up like some somewhat automated systems, they won't know who's actually the combat part of the team. So you can have civilians be doing that kind of stuff while you have the combat team, still fighting them in a more one-on-one kind of way. Though, would they really need it, considering they did kind of have that one plan of, like, once they're in certain range, they'll, just do that. But that plan has kind of been destroyed now that the revival team, as it were, has now been incapacitated to that job. So, but hey, we now know the location of, or they now know the location of Stanley's group, which is very beneficial. So maybe they'll change up some plans. Maybe they'll do kind of like a, on the rope kind of Medusa tactic, and just like it'll be like 30 meters, 5 seconds, or 3 seconds or something, and then they throw it, and then, it's out of their range of, for the user of the Medusa to be hit, and then from there, it hits all the soldiers. It would be such a short amount of time, they would just be turning around to run away or to go in opposite directions, but it would, they'd be in the line of fire at that point of the Medusa. So, but yeah. So we're probably going to have some interesting guerrilla tactics, I imagine, and that's like the one I think would work. But we'll have to wait and see, of course. But yeah, also learning the elite radar man. His name is Leonard. So yeah. I don't know if we knew his name already, and I'm just being a goober and don't remember stuff, but, whatever. But anyway, overall, was a pretty solid chapter. I still like the Matsu Kaze, like, moment. Like, I thought he was going to actually get the frickin' knife and be able to do stuff. Maybe in the coming chapters, because he presumably still has the paring knife. Ginro kind of had a redeeming moment. Sadly, it was very short-lived and really doesn't, dig him out of the hole that he's kind of put himself in. So, if only he had just cut out, his vassal, they could have fought together. But having Matsukaze as a hidden combatant, that's probably a better option going forward, especially with the guerrilla tactics. So we'll have to wait and see how all that plays out. But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Thanks again for 400, and like I said before, we'll 500 now. So, but yeah, so help out if you can. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming. I'll tweet out when I go live, part of the One Punch Man podcast and Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings. Civilian rules of combat. I do like the honorableness of stance.